This one's been a long time coming. The truly wireless earbuds market has been on fire for a while now. I had a chance to use a lot of them in the past few months, and these are the ones that I feel are the best under 5,000 rupees. There are different earbuds for people with different priorities, different use cases, and so on. Like for casual users, I'd recommend one pair of earbuds that don't offer the best audio quality, but offer other great features for better user experience. For music and bass lovers, I'd recommend another pair of earbuds. The links to all these earbuds can be found in the description. You can purchase one of these right away. But if you want to know which ones are perfect for you specifically, stick with me till the end of the video. There are some great offers going on for Republic Day on both Amazon and Flipkart, and on top of them, if you want even more cashback, you really should check out our sponsor Earn. All you need to do is download the app, sign up, and share product links with your friends and family. If they make the purchase, you get money, as simple as that. The profit amount is mentioned right here. Don't worry about credibility because the products themselves are from trustworthy sites like Amazon and Flipkart. You can even browse and choose any product of your choice from sites like Flipkart and Amazon, copy the link, paste it in the app, and share the profit link. You can even refer some friends to use this app. If they use your invite code, whenever they make money on Earn, you get 10% of it for lifetime. So do check out Earn, link in the description. Let's begin with the three most important things: audio quality, battery life, and the fit. Now, audio quality is where tier 2 and tier 3 brands like Crossbeats and Wings usually don't perform great, and well-known brands like JBL and Realme usually nail it. But in this comparison, it's quite the opposite. Don't get me wrong, every earbud here performs really well. That's the reason they all ended up in this video. But if you really want the best audio quality, the Crossbeats Pebble is the one for you. Mind-blowing audio for something that costs only 4,800 rupees. They're almost as good as my Galaxy Buds, which cost around 10,000 rupees. The bass is tight and punchy. It doesn't really affect the mids and the highs, even in a bass-heavy track. These earbuds perform really well throughout the entire frequency range. They're the loudest of the lot, that's worth mentioning. The audio is crisp and clear. Now, of course, when you're streaming music on mobile data, when the connectivity is not great, it tends to play at a lower bitrate, lower quality. In those cases, you hear mild crackling sounds at full volume, which actually tends to happen on most earbuds. But since I said these are pretty loud, I thought that would be your first question, like whether the audio at full volume is clear or not. So yeah, it is clear as long as you don't play terrible quality music files. JBL comes second here. You get similar bass, but the loudness is slightly lower. The overall clarity is pretty good. The Wings Touch and the Blaupunkt BTW01s sound quite similar, but note that the Wings Touch cost only 3,500 rupees. Now the Realme Buds Air also sound really good. They have good drivers, they pump out really good quality audio. Everything from instrument separation to the dynamics, the frequency response is good. No doubts about that. But they're not of the in-ear type. You don't get silicone buds with these, which means you don't get complete isolation from your surroundings, which makes these slightly inferior when it comes to audio. Now this brings us to number 2, the fit. These non-in-ear type earbuds are kind of weird. They fit some ears perfectly, but they're definitely not compatible with all types of ears. The ones with silicone buds easily sit inside, preventing the earphone audio from leaking out and preventing the exterior noise from getting in. That's why, personally, I prefer the in-ear type. What about you? Let me know in the poll here. For fit, the Wings Touch earbuds are the best. They have these little ear hooks that make sure the earbuds always stay inside your ears. Blaupunkt, JBL, and Crossbeats all offer good fit, but when you press the buttons or when you're working out in a gym, the position tends to change a bit. I don't know, I just found myself adjusting these earbuds frequently in the gym, but while wearing the Wings Touch, I never had to. Another reason is the Wings Touch have touch controls, so you don't really need to push the earbuds to get something done. Now the Realme Buds Air were also perfect for me. They just sat inside my ears comfortably and I did not have to adjust them frequently. They also have touch controls, but the thing is, This design just doesn't work for everybody. Just check that poll if you want. I'm sure in-ear silicone buds work better for most people out there. Number 3, battery life. This is the total battery life you get out of the earbuds plus the charging case. But this is not the perfect way to compare. The total battery life doesn't really matter if the earbuds don't last long on a single charge. As in 4 hours in the earbuds and 16 hours in the case is much better than 1 hour in the earbuds and 19 hours in the case. The total is 20 in both cases, but it's not really ideal to charge your earbuds at the end of every 1 hour of use. So what really matters here is how long the earbuds can last before you have to put them inside the charging case. In that regard, Blaupunkt and the Wings Touch top the list with 6 hours battery life at about 50% volume. And in my experience, at full volume, both earbuds lasted about 4.5 hours. Actually, the Wings Touch lasted a little longer. There was about a 20-minute difference. While the Crossbeats Pebble lasted almost 4 hours, which is still fantastic. The JBLs lasted over 3.5 hours. And the Realme Buds Air lasted almost 2.5 hours. Note that I listened to music at full volume on all the earbuds and also made a few phone calls just to test the microphone quality. And here's what I found. For phone calls, truly wireless earbuds are bad. In a perfectly silent environment, they're okay. The Realme Buds Air are really good. But even in slightly noisy environments, all of them start struggling. On the Realme Buds Air, it's bearable, probably because they have decent noise cancellation and the microphone is actually closer to your mouth. Unlike on other earbuds, where the microphone is actually facing on the opposite sides. When it comes to the build and design, everything is in line with the price. The cheapest ones, the Wings Touch, feel cheap. And within a few months of getting these, the left earbud started having some issues. It's fine, but like sometimes there was some disconnection issue. The most expensive of the lot, the Crossbeats Pebble, look fantastic. They have this cool rubber matte finish. Everything is plastic, but this plastic feels a little more rigid, firm, and basically reassuring. The JBL C100 TWS earbuds and the case are pretty good in terms of build. In terms of looks, I prefer the Crossbeats and the Wings Touch. But of course, a lot of people also like the Realme Buds Air for their Apple AirPods-like design. Now, both Crossbeats and Realme cases have Type-C ports, while the others have micro USB. And that's a deal breaker for a lot of people in 2020. Like I said in one of my previous videos, micro USB in 2020 must be illegal. Overall, for build and design, I would prefer the Crossbeats Pebble. It's pretty big though. The Blaupunkt and the Realme Buds Air are super compact. Both have no issues staying inside your smaller denim pocket. Why did I point to my ears? Anyway, and the best thing about the Blaupunkt case is it offers the best battery life despite being so compact. Now, you've got pretty much the same set of controls on all these earbuds. But yeah, like I mentioned before, Realme, Blaupunkt and Wings offer touch controls. You just need to tap. The other earbuds have buttons. Buttons are generally not bad, but specifically on the Crossbeats Pebble, you have to press them this way. Not this way, but this way. It requires sort of an upward motion, so the position tends to change a bit. It doesn't happen all the time, but yeah, sometimes it does happen. If you get the knack of it, you wouldn't mind much. I'm used to it by now. But on the positive side, the Pebble lets you control the volume by triple pressing the left or right earbud button. The Wings Touch also lets you control the volume, but it's not possible on other earbuds. And also you need to consider the fact that buttons are always more reliable than touch. So many times on the Realme Buds Air, my triple tap was actually registered as a double tap. Things like that keep happening every once in a while. Now, where most of these earbuds fall apart is when it comes to the feature set. Here's a list of features that the Realme Buds Air have, but no other earphones do. Wireless charging, gaming mode, which reduces the latency while playing games like PUBG and Call of Duty. It definitely enhances your performance. Wear detection, which automatically pauses the music or video when you remove the earbud and resumes when you put it back on. Service, think about what happens when you lose just one earbud. You have to purchase the entire set. But Realme lets you purchase just that one earbud or the case if you lose just the case. You can also interchange different colored buds with your friends to have a cool color combination. If looks matter to you, this is pretty cool. It's like AirPods, but better. Even Type-C port and touch controls deserve to be mentioned here because only one or two other earbuds have those things. So if you want a good overall package, the Realme Buds Air are good for gaming, phone calls. It has Type-C, good looks, service, wear detection, wireless charging, and so on. If you're just a casual user, you're not a hardcore bass head, you don't want loud and crisp and bassy music. If you're someone who doesn't really want all that, then even the audio quality will be sufficient for you. But if you don't care about those additional features, if you just want the best audio quality, good looks, good battery life, and Type-C, get the Crossbeats Pebble. You won't be disappointed. They are my favorite on this list. If you're a little low on budget, if you don't want to spend 4,800 rupees on the Crossbeats Pebble, then the Wings Touch at just 3,500 rupees should be perfect for you. JBL earbuds cost 4,000 rupees, but they are also the second best sounding earphones on the list, so do keep that in mind. And Blaupunkt, not really as impressive as the other earbuds, but if you want great battery life without giving up the compact form factor, the Blaupunkt BTW01s are your only option. Now, before we finish, I know the one more truly wireless earbuds cost way more than 5,000 rupees, 6,200 to be precise, but I think I need to talk about it because I'm sure a lot of you will ask something like, should I buy the one more earbuds if I don't mind the price? Well, the answer to that is not necessarily. For audio quality, I still prefer the Crossbeats Pebble. They are better. But if you want better fit, crazy good battery life, fast charging, and you still want good audio on top of all that, you can consider the one more truly wireless earbuds. Every once in a while, they go on sale for 5,200 or 5,500 rupees. So for those who are ready to spend more, like 6 or 7K, the one more earbuds are not really a must buy. But there is another pair of earphones that could be totally worth it. The Shanling MTW100. They have great reviews all over the place. Here's one from my good friend Irshad from Mr. Phone YouTube channel. Check it out if you're interested. But for now, under 4,500 or 5,000 rupees, these are the best options. Think about what's more important to you, set your priorities, and then have a look at this and decide. I'm sure you'll be satisfied. Please use the links in the description to make your purchase. It helps me run the channel. What also helps me run the channel is if you subscribe to Technology Talk and hit the bell icon. Take care and happy Republic Day. See you in the next video. Bye.